Hello everyone and welcome to our new series, and in this series I will be covering most of Assam. Aru yat amar bahut enquiries ahi asile regarding Assam paper, and moi aji ahe karone Ahom Dynasty loi ahisu so that etia apnalokor ji upcoming exams ahi ase apnaloke jodi sai it will be very helpful for you. Usually ami APSC oriented hoy, kintu moi aji ei series tu moi enokake banaisu jate apnaloke ji exam dise, if it's related to Assam, this will be very helpful. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, so let's start. Ahom dynasty eta enakwa dynasty hoy juntu tar contribution to our Assam history is immense. Okay, apuni whether you see in the cultural side of pine jodi swa tumalake, so the political side of pine swa, but ji history, historical, whichever way that you see, even in economical side, you will see that the Ahoms have contributed immensely. Okay, you have such great warriors like Lasit Borfukan, administrators like Momai Tamuli, and then we have another other women brave hearts like Mula Gabhuru. Okay, we have Joymoti Kumari. Amar ei Ahom joto dynasty hoy Ahomore bahut contribution to hekane bahut mana jay. Okay, tekheloke 6 bosor rajotto korile and amak bahut khini Ahomole what they did, they kind of assimilated with the people. They introduced the culture, they took up the local cultures. So hekane we can see that this is another chapter of history which is very important. The exam point of view, the prai bhag APSC related exams jodi tumalake swa, you'll see that Ahom dynasty ka ban hoy kiba questions ahe. Okay, all right. So etia Ahom dynasty start kone korise, where did it all come from? So there was this prince, his name was Sukafa. So tetia tekhet jetia asile tat mo apne tatu tekhet lukor olop bifurcation hoy goisile, in the sense like they had some conflicts within themselves. So Sukafa, what he did, he came all the way from Mongmao and he started looking for new settlement. Now Sukafa did not come here to invade. He manujane khali jega bisari asile tekhetor karone aru tekhetor junbu followers hoy, he followers bilakor karone jate tekheloke settle hobo pare. Okay, he did not come here as an invader. Okay, he did not come for loot or raid. He simply wanted a better life. He wanted to settle down. Okay, so etia Sukafa ki korile Mongmao pa tekheta journey ketia start korile 1215 ot start korile, and it took around 13 years to reach. Aru tekhet kopra ahile. Okay, ami jodi apnar amar map khon jodi sao, okay, let me just give you the road that he took. So Sukafa, what he did, he came through this Patkai hills. Okay, so Patkai range of pra tekhete ahile ahipine he entered Brahmaputra valley. Okay, Patkai hills apni saise na, Patkai range hoy aru ebur amar baki ranges bur Garo, Khasi gen ebur Meghalaya juntu tribes blakoru naam hoy hoy na Garo, Khasi. Okay, so eya Kafai ahile apar Patkai range of aru kuntu passe di ahile Pangsu Pass. Okay, aru eta current affairs of pinepa jodi tumaloke swa, Pangsu Pass boli festival eta hoy, winter festival. Kune kune pate he, it's a joint effort by whom? India and Myanmar. Okay, it's a cultural festival. So jodi ketiaba, if you want to give an example of any international festival, okay, joint venture jodi hoy, then you can use Pangsu Pass winter festival, right? Itu Arunachalot hoy. So etia ami saw ki tekhete ahi finally kopra ahile ei Patkai range pa humai Pangsu Pass di he entered the Brahmaputra valley. Now Brahmaputra valley ahile boli tekhete prothom obosate apuni sabo ki he did not settle down in Soraido first. Bahut jega gol. Okay, olop din Himoluguri pineo thakile, yat thakile, yat hol, and then as when he entered Brahmaputra valley, তেখেতে কি কৰিলে যোনবোৰ লোকেল ট্ৰাইব আছিলে নহয় যোনবোৰ লোকেল চিফছ আছিলে লোকেল ৰাজাস আছিলে he tried to make alliances with them. He was not an invader as such, no? তো তেখেতলোকৰ লগত alliance form কৰিছে matrimonial alliance বা diplomatic alliance. Okay, so চুকাফাই প্ৰথমতে বহুত ট্ৰাই কৰে diplomatic alliance বনাবলৈ বা matrimonial alliance আৰু তাৰ পিছতো যদি কাম নবনে, okay, that's when he uses violence. আৰু এটা কথা চুকাফাই যেতিয়া আহিছিলে সেটেল হ'ব চেষ্টা কৰিছিলে তেখেতে যোনবোৰ লোকেল মানুহ আছিলে নহয় নেটিভ যোনবোৰ আছিলে তেখেতলোকক উঠাই মেলি খেদাই মেলি তেখেতে নিজে তাতে সেটেল হৈ যোৱা হেনেকে নাছিলে so whichever land was free what he would do he would clear those lands he would make new settlements and he would even invite people from the local tribes that you can come and join us feast patibo ba kiba eneke dinner eneke kiba ki parties ami tetia feast buli koy baru so tekhete hebu parties bur ebur organize feast bur organize kore and what he used to do by the look aur he karone bahut manuhe tekhetok mane bhalu paisile and what they found is that this man is very very knowledgeable bahut gyan asile tekhetok he was the one jone omot hali dhanor kheti koribole manuhok hikaisile so automatically people were they got inclined towards Sukafa okay so এতিয়া আমি চাও কি সুকাফাই কি কোৰ হয় তেখেত কোনটো কমিউনিটি হয় শান কমিউনিটি ওকে শান কমিউনিটিৰ কোনটো ফ্যামিলি পৰা আহে তেখেত অলৰাইট এন্ড দেন সুকাফা মই যেনেকৈ কৈছো পাটকাই ৰেঞ্জ ক্ৰছ কৰিলে কেতিয়া 1228 AD and then in 1253 Saraideo finally he settled in Saraideo and made Saraideo the capital of Ahom kingdom. All right, and then after almost ruling for 40 years, he died in 1268. So, amar kane ki dates important hoy? Itu when he started his journey. Itu when he crossed and entered Brahmaputra Valley. Then you have this as what? The first capital of Ahom kingdom, and then his death. Okay, so these are the things that a dates were amar kane alop important hoi jay then comes the reason like I said why Sukafa was able to settle down here amar Ahomor junbur jodi tumalke swa ancient so many invaders came there were so many attempts multiple attempts of Muslim invasions and other invasions you could settle hobo noarile kintu parile jano noarile na everyone each one of them was heavily defeated. Maybe prothom obosthat haribo pare kintu after first or second trial you see it was always the Kamrupa armies who won. Nobody could settle down here. But why did Sukafa could? Sukafa kyo parile? First, like I said, Sukafa was not here as an invader. He came to settle down. Manubilakor logot tekhete involved hol. Local মানুহ আছে আৰু এতিয়া যেতিয়া আসিলে আমাৰ অসমত যোনবোৰ তেখেতে কাক লক টিকটক কন্টেম্পৰেৰী কিং কোন আছিলে বৰানৰ এটা কমিউনিটি এজন আছিলে আৰু কোন আছিলে ৰাই okay so he got two contemporaries Boran and Borahis and the other thing is that তেখেতলোকৰ লগত marriage alliance form কৰি মই আপোনালোকক কৈ দিছো কি মৰানৰ chief কোন আসলে that is Bofa but আপোনালোকে মোক কব কি Borahis chief কোন আসলে যেটা Sukafa আহিছে okay then মই যেনেকৈ কৈছিলো এটো what did he do matrimonial alliance diplomatic skills একেটা বহুত ভাল মানুহজনৰ এটো কথা ভাবিছো কি ইমোশনাল ইন্টেলিজেন্স তো বহুত আছিল পটকে ট্ৰিগারও হৈ না যায় কি কোনোবাই কিবা কৈ দিলে ট্ৰিগার হৈ গল যুদ্ধ কৰি ললে এনেকুৱা নাছিল বহুত ভাবি চিন্তি কিবা এটা ডিসিশন লয় and he used to give people a lot of chance and তাৰ পিছতো যেতিয়া নহয় he makes sure that the next person will not do anything that will upset Sukafa বহুত brutal তেখেতে কিছুমান স্টেপসও লৈছিলে এটো কোৱা যায় কি তেখেতে বাপেকক নিজৰ পুতেকৰ মাংস খাই দিয়ে এটো খালি Sukafa নহয় other Ahom kings also have পিছত যোনে হে টেকনিকটো ইউজ কৰি দেউতাকক পুতেকৰ মাংস খাই দিয়া okay So hetu bostu mane manuhok ekdom care people. So like I said, he did not come here as an invader or a conqueror. Then did not encroach tribal lands. That is the thing. He was not here ki, you know, I am here now, you need to leave. He made up new settlements. Notun notun jaga bisarisile. Jo tekhet lok aru tekhetor jonto followers ahisile, ei followers bilake jate settle koribo pare. And also he gave invitation to others. Okay? Then honored native chiefs, rulers and customs, taught agricultural techniques. Halidhan tekhet loke bo hikai. Okay, these are the things. That's Sukafa. Now we will see Sukafa pisot aru ki kun ahisile. Itu to map mo apnalok bujalue. Now Sukafa pisot tekhetor putek kun hoy Suteufa. Now A2 usually MCQ types questions ahi jay, but iman to jani thok that most of these people, they're not very important. Okay, these people are not very important. Hekane ami tekhet lukor kotha iman janato amar exam point of view jodi ami sao important nohoy, so time waste kori lav nai. Okay, but just jani thok ki Sukafa's son out here is Suteu. Etu questions agote kopat ahise kane etu jate monot rakhe. Okay, so Suteufa ahile, tar pisot Subinfa ahile, tapa Sukhamfa ahile, Khanfa ahile, tapa Sukranfa ahile, aru interregnum period mane ki hoy yat kono roja nasil. So montri bilake hok jonbo nobles hoy tekhet loke run kori. Okay, that means the interregnum period mane hetwe hoy ki tetia ek ruler na. Ruler kon asile montri bur hok ba tenake governor bilake jetia rule kore SSC থাকে বা কিবা হেনকা হয়, same way হেনেকে মন্ত্ৰী বিলাকে তেতিয়া ৰাজ্যখন চাই আছিল. And then comes Tufa. তাৰপিছত আকৌ অলপ দিনৰ কাৰণে ইন্টাৰগ্ৰাম পিৰিয়ড হ'ল. নাও এই সুতুফাৰ কাহানীটো কি হয় পটককে কৈ দিও কি সুতুফাক মানে সুতিয়া কিংডম বুলি যোনটো আৰু এটা কিংডম এই হদিয়াৰ পিনে প্ৰেজেন্ট ডে হদিয়াৰ পিনে আহে. তো এই তেখেতক মানে হে সুতিয়া ৰজাজনে মাতিলে কি আপুনি আহক আমাৰ ইয়াতে কিবা কিবি ফাংচন পাতিছো আপুনিও এটেন্ড কৰিব. তো যেতিয়া তেখেতলোকে গোল এটেন্ড কৰিবলে he was found dead. Now the Sutia kingdom people say that they did not do it. He died mysteriously. But the Ahom history says that it was the Sutias who killed Tufa. Okay, so etia tar pisot hekane alu Tufar neke kono air nasile. So etu period to mane ako roja kono hua nasile. Ako montri bilake sai asil. Tar pisot montri bilake olop sale merile heri koile dekhile ki Tao Khamti eligible hoy roja bonabo. Roja hobole. So Tao Khamti roja bonale. Now ite Tao Khamti logot ki hol ki Tao Khamti e revenge lobole gol Tufa. Kune marile. So Tao Khamti mane ei hodia pine gusi gol jate junbur Sutia king asile tetia would kill and take revenge. Tao Khamti goal that, you know, there's a very interesting story I'll tell you. Tao Khamti ki korile, Tao Khamti had 2 queens. Okay. He had 2 queens. Now, this one you see, she was the first queen, Borani. And this one was the second one. Okay, the second queen. So, etia ki hol, Borani did not have any children. She was childless. And you know the second Rani hoy, she was pregnant by the time when Tao Khamti left take revenge. Now Borani already agote ki asle ki she was quite jealous because ekta Tao Khamti olop patta besi dibolo hol horurani joni and horurani joni pregnant asile. So jetia Tao Khamti goal to Tao Khamti responsibility to kingdom or responsibility to Borani joni di thoi ki moi na eta tumi saba. Aur tekhete ki korile, he took the chance that her husband is away and then she conspired against the second queen. And this heavily pregnant second queen was sentenced to death. A conspiracy kine mane kiba kibi kole ki, you know, she is guilty of some crimes and this and that. So finally he gave a verdict, Borani gave a verdict that the second queen should be put to death. Aru etia ki hol, he time ote এই বৰ গুহাই বুঢ়া গুহাই যোনবোৰ মিনিষ্টাৰ হয় সেইবোৰ সুকাফা টাইমৰ পৰাই আহা ওকে হে পোষ্টবোৰ লাইক প্ৰাইম মিনিষ্টাৰ টাইপ পোষ্ট হয় তো বৰ গুহাই বুঢ়া গুহাই যোনবোৰ আছিলে তেখেতক এনেকে লৈ গ'ল নদী পাৰলে তেখেতক মাৰি গ'ল ওকে টু কিল the younger queen but then they saw that she was pregnant and তেখেতলোকৰ দুখ লাগিলে কেনেকে এতিয়া মাৰিব বুলি তো তেখেতক মানে they helped her flee তেখেত পলাব দিলে and what she did he took shelter in a Brahmin family okay took shelter in a Brahmin family and then she gave birth to a boy and then she died while giving birth after birth okay তাৰপিছত কি হ'ল যেতিয়া তাও খামতি ঘূৰি আহিলে পৰাণীজনীয়ে ক'লে কি নাই তাই he had to put her to death আৰু because he did this and that because even the older queen she doesn't know ki minister blake horu ranijoni jabole dile okay so and taw khamti kole olop bodnam gale ki enio bhal nasile he karone mane conspiracy kesle eneke kol and taw khamti was so in love with the bor rani that pisot jetia inquiry kora mela pisot sob hosa kotha to jetia ulale ki bor rani je misa kotha koi mili he horu jonik phosale boli he still did not care and the ministers when they came to know the truth they started going against taw khamti because taw khamti ki korile jetia ghuri ahile sutia king jonok gol kin sutia king jonok bisari nepale ekhet kobar he jongolor pine lukai gol and taw khamti had to return so when he came back pray mane rajatokhon he borani joniye cholaisile okay and taw khamti never really bothered about anything else whatever the queen says he would listen to that okay so it's quite a good husband material you see and the ministers were very angry are eneke ki hoise man ebu jiti choli ase kuno eku rajar eku responsibility nai eku heriye nokor so they conspired and they killed taw khamti so the ministers and the nobles ekheluke lock kori pine taw khamtik mari pelai aru logote borrani juni asile they poisons her okay so bahut years par hoi jay ako taw khamti to died childless because borrani joni to eku borrani pinor pra eku eneke male heir nasile okay so tarpsot eneke ki hol after that ako interregnum period to ahile the no rulers ministers blake cholai ase তো এদিন এজন মার্চেন্টে এনেকে নদী পাৰত এনেকে কোবাত এনেকে যাওতে দেখিতে কি বহুত ধুনিয়া লৰা এটা গৰু চৰাই আছে তো হে খবৰ কৰোতে মেলুতে চালে কি হে ধুনিয়া লৰাটো তো একদম দেখাতে মানে প্রিন্স মানে he doesn't look from any ordinary family or something looks someone who comes from royalty and then inquiry korile hudile milile kon hoy tumi ki to tetia kole ki his name was Sudang and who was Sudang the horu rani jonir son that she gave birth okay so now Sudang fa jetia ahile so ministers blake kole ki they kind of held a meeting and they made Sudang fa the king okay jak ami ki boli janu Sudang fa bamuni kuor boli janu hoy nai aru ami bamuni kuor boli kiyo janu like I said tekhete kot astroy loisile bamun family etat loisile hoy nai make so he karone ami Sudangphak bamuni kuor boli janu and Sudangpha was the one who brought in certain Hindu rituals in the Ahom court agote Ahomor somdeo eto cholisile hoy nai kintu Ahomor nijor eta native mane deity asile kintu jetia Sudangpha ahile he brought little bit essence of Hinduism also karon he bamunor poriyalor dangor dikhol hoisile to he karone dekhe inclination to asile so etia Sudangpha tekhetluke junbu montri asile Sudangpha raja banai dile kopa kedar pa Sudangpha became the king in 1397 okay and he ruled till 1407 now when Sudangpha came he made certain changes the first change that he made ki agote to capital Saraideo asile hoy nai so he shifted the capital from Saraideo to where Paragua okay so he was the one jundu capitals Sukaphai bonai thoi gosile Bamuni Kuor came in and he shifted that capital to Paragua aru বামুণী কোঁৱৰে কি ইন্ট্ৰডিউস কৰিছিলে শিঙৰি ঘৰত উঠা সেৰেমনি শিঙৰি ঘৰ উঠা সেৰেমনিটো কি বুলি কয় কৰনেশন সেৰেমনি কৰনেশন আমি যোনটো ব্ৰিটিছ বিলাকৰ এইটো দেখো যে ক্ৰাউনটো পিন্ধাই দিয়ে মেলে তো এতিয়া কি হল আহোম সকলেও হেনকুৱা এটা কৰনেশন এটা এডাপ্ট কৰি in terms of in lines of Hinduism okay so etu he ceremony tuk ami ki boli kau hingori ghorat utha hingori is a tree a type of tree he gojupar mane eta sang banai die to he roja jone uthi mili kisan rituals kore sacrifice kore hendang khon loy hebor to etu bostu Sudangfae introduce kori who introduced Hingori Ghor Utha ceremony? It was Sudangfa, who we know as Bamuni Kaur, and he was the son of whom? Tau Khamti. Okay. So imagine Tau Khamti heneki morigol. He didn't even know that he had a son. Never met his son. He never came to know that he had a son. Tar pisot ako kisuman rulers ahile again. Exam point of view by iman important নহয় তেখেত লোকৰ খাস একো ইমান ডাঙৰ কন্ট্ৰিবিউশন নহয় সেইকাৰণে আমি we can just skip I'll just tell you the name asle Sujanfa Patfa Subakfa Susenfa Suhenfa and Supimfa now this guy Supimfa has a very funny story okay so Supimfa লগত কি হল again etu exam point of view একো নহয় just it's a nice story আৰু So Supimfar logot ki hol mane edin Supimfar tat ejon naga chief ahile okay and Supimfar one of his queens she was pregnant imagine okay, she was pregnant at that time and she just admired the naga chief for his build naga chief jonake dekhat dhuniya asile sage ukho pakho asile heavy build asile so the queen she kind of appreciated the naga chief's physical build then manujan dekhat bor dhuniya de eke kiba kibi kole and he got triggered hong uthi gol mane so he was like jodi imane bhal lagise tenha joage ja even though she was pregnant he sent her away with the naga chief and even the naga chief took so Pimpa logot etu eta funny story hoy okay so he kind of sent his wife away with the naga chief just because he appreciated all right so Pimpa episode we have another very major bahut pratapi asile okay bahut biplobi asile his name is Suhumung junto ami etu video noku I'll take some time for him okay he has got a lot of contribution and we need to talk a lot about it okay all right so see you in the next video